Hey guys, it's LJ here, welcome back to another video. It's been a while, hey! I am so sorry for the lack of videos. As many of you know, I have issues with my health and with COVID and everything else. For a lot of the time I was working at home. From September I've actually been back in school teaching. It's been amazing, but it's also been exhausting. I'm not going to lie. I work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I basically sleep Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then I kind of have Sundays to do stuff. I am managing to do some of my YouTube videos for my craft channel, and I'm managing to do some of my streams, but it's definitely kicking my arse, and so I've not been able to keep up with everything, and so I do apologise. I know there's a couple of new people who are here because of my giveaway on my other channel, so thank you guys very much for joining. Welcome. I just wanted to basically come on today and give you a bit of an update to do with my health. I was originally under guise for my lupus and my autoimmune conditions, my rheumatoid arthritis, all of that was all under guise. Thanks to COVID, they have been pretty much overrun with people because long COVID is causing serious issues. And I can attest to that because I have long COVID. So they have referred me to a hospital closer to home, which in a lot of ways is nice because it means I don't have to travel all the way up to London. But the guy who was my doctor was the head of the lupus charity in Lupus UK. And so it's really frustrating because he knew everything. He was on top of all the research and everything else. Anyway, so he's referred me to a hospital closer to home. I nearly said hotel then. Yay, brain fog. So he's referred me to a hospital close to home, which is nicer, less journey time, etc. So I had my first appointment at the local hospital on Thursday of last week. And it was really interesting. So, to give you a little bit of backstory, last time I saw the consultant guys, they said that according to my bloods, the lupus is classed now as under control because the levels have evened out and the medication that I'm on, excuse me, the medication that I'm on is seemingly balancing everything out, which is great. That also means they've written to my hip consultant, which means hopefully when I see him in December, that's as crossed as I can cross my fingers, hopefully I'll be able to have my hip replaced soon, which means a lot less pain, which would be amazing. Anyway, so they referred me to this new consultant. I see the consultant, and when I get in there, she says, so, you know, we talk about a few things. She says, I'm going to be completely honest with you, we do not have a lupus consultant here in the hospital. It's a big gap that we have, but we don't have one. And I'm like, oh, great. What does that mean? And then she explained a couple of other things, and yeah, I think it's going to work out well. So effectively, the lupus is under control now with medication. It will continue to be tracked in my regular blood tests, but it seems to be under control. I still have flares, I still have up days and down days, but in terms of my blood tests and where the medication is helping, it's pretty much balanced out. It's not doing this anymore. It's kind of like a gentle rather than a big wave. So that's positive. So they're going to keep tracking that. However, as I mentioned previously, and as I mentioned to them, and I mentioned to my previous doctor, my knuckles, sorry, I'm just checking that I'm in camera, are getting more and more swollen. I'm not swearing at you, I promise. I'm just trying to show you the swelling on these knuckles is ridiculous. Like, they are lumpy and bumpy and very, very painful. Those are the biggest. I do have swelling on these knuckles as well. Not quite as pronounced, but it's there. And my hands are still so sore in the mornings. And so when they said that the lupus was under control previously, I was a little bit like, okay, that's according to the tests, I'm still struggling. So I'm talking to this new consultant, and what she has said is based on everything that I am presenting as symptoms. The fact that my hands are so bad, they're so sore to the touch, the swelling, the stiffness in the mornings, the fact that when they scanned my hands, they did an ultrasound, nothing showed up. They said there were no nodules. Well, if that's not a nodule, please can you tell me why my knuckle is so out of shape? Because there's definitely something there. You can feel the lump. So because of that, because of some of the other symptoms that I'm expressing, she wants to put lupus as my secondary diagnosis. So it's mixed connective tissue disease with lupus as the primary. She wants to make that my secondary diagnosis. Basically, because it is under control now, they're going to keep tracking it, but they're going to put that as my secondary diagnosis. And she wants to put, I think she said sero-negative, although I can't find that anywhere. Maybe sero-negative arthritis as my primary diagnosis. And the reason she's upped that to my primary diagnosis is so we can focus on the treatment and things for that. So they did some blood tests, they x-rayed my hands, they x-rayed my feet. So I'm going to hear back from them about those results at some point soon. But basically, by changing the order of my diagnosis, it means that hopefully we can create a treatment plan for what I'm currently experiencing. She did say that at the moment everything is fine. I'm on methotrexate and hydroxychloroquine, and I will continue on both of those because they are keeping the lupus under control and they are helping with the arthritis. However, a little bit further down the line, once we know for definite what is going on with my hands and everything else, she said that we may need to adjust the medications. So for now, nothing is going to change, but something might in the future. She also increased my methotrexate dose, which has made this week difficult because, as many of you have been with me for a while know, I work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Wednesday night I take my methotrexate because it always makes me really groggy and drowsy and sleepy the next day. And so I know I'm going to sleep on Thursday anyway because I've just done 3 days of work. So I try and combine those two things together and have it, I'm tired from work so I'm sleeping, and the methotrexate is making me woozy so I'm sleeping on the same day. This week I had to take it on the Thursday night because I had hospital Thursday morning and it's completely thrown my week. But anyway, not that I'm a creature of habit or anything, and one day off throws my week completely. It feels like Saturday today because I slept on Friday. Anyway, yes, so that was great. She then talked about the fact that the next step is going to be injecting the methotrexate. I don't like needles. I really don't like needles. I have tattoos, yes, so I know they're not that bad, and I have regular blood tests, and I used to give blood before I got ill, but I don't actually like needles. And I think it's most likely going to be a bit like sort of diabetic style, where it's just sort of like into your abdomen. I'm assuming that it's not going to be anything more complicated than that, but that scares the bejesus out of me, I'm not going to lie. That scares the bejesus out of me. But we'll see how it goes. So that's the big kind of update. I guess the only other things really I can tell you about my health at the moment is I've spent the last 3 weeks feeling really nauseous. No, I'm not pregnant before anybody asks. Yeah, just really nauseous. Any sort of movement makes me feel violently sick. I've not been sick though. I've been sick maybe twice in the 3 weeks. Maybe twice. And I feel a little bit better afterwards, but then a couple of hours later I'm feeling nauseous again. I've been taking anti-sickness medication and chatting to the doctor over the phone, but I haven't been able to see a doctor in person, which is really frustrating. So we'll see if that carries on. Touch wood, I am feeling better today. So I'm hoping it's on its way out, but we'll see. So also on Thursday, because I was doing the things, I don't know if it will still show. Yeah, can you see here? This lump. I had my flu jab and my 3rd COVID vaccine, not my booster. So because I am immunocompromised, I am going to get a 3rd dose and be offered a booster later on, which is really cool that they're actually thinking about it. So I have a little bruise here. Oh, let me turn. There we go. So I've got a big bruise there from my COVID and flu vaccine at the same time. My arm is still very, very hot and very, very sore. I can't roll over onto that side at night, but it's okay. Yeah, so that's cool. A bit of a quick update on me and my life. Yeah, I'm hoping to get a few more videos out now. Having been back for a few weeks now, I'm starting to get into the swing of things. Don't get me wrong, I'm still knackered and I can't promise a video every week, but maybe every fortnight, or maybe I'll try and fit in some shorts. I don't know if shorts are available in the UK yet, but I'll give it a go. So yeah, if there's anything you want to know about, if you have any questions, if there's anything specific, just let me know. I do have a few videos if you check out my playlists on other things. I will have hopefully soon a bit of a weight update coming, because it's not being regular and fast, but I have had some successes, so I want to share those with people. And I found, there's a video I want to do, I found a study in America, I believe, I can't remember which university it was at, that talked about dietary things you should avoid and things you should eat when taking opioid painkillers, because that messes with all of your chemicals and things like that. So if you're interested in that, let me know in the comments and I'll happily do a video on that and what it suggests and how I've found using it. So if that's something you want, let me know. Any questions about anything else, as always, let me know in the comments. And yeah, thank you guys so much for stopping by. I'm hoping it won't be so long before the next video. It's been lovely chatting with you all. Loopy love. Bye.